If you've ever been feeling a little bit confused or just wondering what the hell you're doing, maybe this video will be something that you relate to a little bit. My name is Joel. I'm an online entrepreneur, but I have been doing business for a while and have been recording every day for the past coming up on 2 years now. Today has just been one of these days which I feel like questioned a lot of things. So I get to the end of the day right now, and I don't know for what particular reason, but I am feeling very directionless. And this comes from the past few months have been twists and turns because I was trying to find my next step. Well, I didn't get the funding that I wanted, and basically I'm putting my money into this other thing in Singapore. No. My attention's a little bit split. I feel a little bit all over the place. Maybe I jumped into this thing, buying up this new business too fast. Maybe I should put more attention toward my development agency. Maybe I should sell it. There's a lot of questions. One observation I have made, though, is that I want to understand what makes me feel this way or a better way, right? And so, like, in what instances do I feel like shit? In what instances do I feel good? So I just made a little observation of kind of what I did today. And today was not a very productive day. It was mostly unstructured. And I had this lunch that I scheduled with a guy who I met yesterday very randomly. And he's into tech. He's into business, but the guy's older and he's got kids and family, and he's at a different life stage right now. Very much one of figuring out his life situation. And we had this lunch, it was a late lunch and it took long. In the moment, it was fine, but it took a lot of time. I didn't get much done, and then I had to go run some errands, pick up some shit. And then it's rush hour and I really don't want to go to the gym at 6 p.m. I fucking hate it. It's pain because it's just like my workout is, instead of being this like fun thing that I enjoy, it is just like waiting 30 minutes for every damn machine. It's just like, okay. And I realized something, which is like the way that I'm feeling is really temporary. But another thing that I've realized is not doing stuff causes me pain. Like, I feel unhappy. If I repeat this day next week, I will probably also feel unhappy. Like, I feel unaccomplished and aimless and directionless, and my actions perpetuate that. And so it's a chicken and egg issue. The one good argument that I can really see right now, in terms of like very, very good reason as to why I should effectively work and work more than I did today, and just in general, like, that makes me happy. Like, I like my life more. I like it feeling like I'm doing things. I know that I enjoy this stuff. I've been in this habit recently of trying to track a little bit better how I feel about different things. And the reason I do this is because if I am able to understand myself better, I can make decisions better in general because I know my emotions better. It feels a little bit wishy-washy in the moment, but in the long run, I believe this will benefit me because I think I'm going to have a larger, better and more accurate understanding of myself and my own psychology and what I enjoy and what I don't. I wrote down very clearly just like, what did I do today? How do I feel like at the end of the day? Those are not always going to be 100% correlated, but I will say that like there definitely wasn't strong momentum today, and that made me feel not very good. And I know this has happened other times, although I've never made that list like as obviously, because I just went by like action by action, just like, okay, I woke up and then I did what, and then I did what, and then I had what, and then so forth. I knew that I enjoyed working, but perhaps this is the first time that I think it was as obvious to me when I put it on paper as to why I don't enjoy not working. And maybe that's actually the better reason for me to do it. It's just because like I dislike this alternative. So I'd actually rather apply myself more. Yeah, no, I'm somebody who likes to be obsessive about things. And so I'd rather have one thing that I think about all the time, like a game, effectively, rather than, 20 different hobbies. And that's just my thing. And, to each their own, and that's okay. But yeah, anyway, if you're feeling pointless, if you're feeling a little bit aimless, just note down the things that you are doing and perhaps consider that your feeling of aimlessness may be nothing more than just a result of the actions that you've been taking. I think emotions are heavily, related to the actions that you take yourself. And so like, if you want to change your emotions, you can also take actions to change them and so forth. So if you feel meaningless, aimless, and floating around in nowhere, perhaps it's useful to put down on paper what you're actually doing and consider that maybe these things cause you pain. So just don't do those things. Find ways not to do them. This is part of a wider reflection, though, that I don't know, I've been thinking a lot about this stuff, which is also like, I also suffer from the normal human things of procrastination, and I'm not a great morning person. And one of the things I've been struggling with even right now is like, I feel very energetic in the evenings. Sometimes I do some of my best work at night. In fact, when I started this YouTube channel, I was, it was in January, February of 2024. And I was working until 5 in the morning, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, sometimes on this app. And that was just my routine. I was happy with it. I didn't particularly care that it's, not the most optimized routine, but I was just cranking out work and during those hours. It was very quiet. So on the one hand, I feel like I'm a night person. On the other hand, though, I also know that I really enjoy being up early in the morning. It makes me feel, again, that makes me feel like I have momentum. I like that feeling. I still also struggle waking up. I hate it about myself, but it's a pain that I have had for a long time. I know some of my friends have no trouble waking up, and it seems to me that it is a bit of a personal thing. But I am not good with alarms. Just getting the fuck out of bed, I'm a little slow sometimes. And so sometimes I do ask myself, which is like, if I know that these things bring me satisfaction, why is it so hard to like push it over that little edge? I don't know. This is all part of the things I'm exploring, because I think it drives a lot of satisfaction for me to be the quote unquote best version of myself. The question is, what is the resistance on the way there? I've been thinking a lot about that. Just like, what is that? Why does it exist? If I know that this drives satisfaction for me, right? So I don't think it's like a story that I tell myself. It's like, I have seen that when I do these things, I feel happy and I feel accomplished. And these are nice things that I want to feel more of. What is the case for the resistance made? And I can understand, on the like biological level, whatever, it's like dopamine and comfort. But anyway, I don't know. I'm thinking about these things. I'm reflecting on them. Today was shit day, I guess. And thought I'd share this reflection and this thought. I hope this is useful.